Hi Jim, it's Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and look, really sorry about the delay in getting this video to you. I've been training some people in digital marketing, and it's just been taking all my time, and I didn't want to rush it and make sure this video had heaps of value for you. So anyway, in the email we were discussing the keyword Detox Center, California. So the first thing I've done is gone over to Google and typed in Detox Center, California. And you can see these ads up the top here. Well, these ads can be pretty expensive. Each click can be $100, $200 or even more for some of these rehab keywords. But if you're converting at 1 in 10, so $100, it costs you $1,000 to get a customer. If that works for your business model, that it can handle $1,000 cost acquisition, then you can do that all day long. But the problem is these keywords only receive around 2% of the clicks. Google would really like it if they got a lot more, because that's where they make their money, but only 2% go there, and the other 98% go to these organic rankings here. So I wanted to show you the difference between, say, your website that is not on the front page for this particular keyword, and say these guys here that are in the Google Maps box number 2, so they're getting plenty of traffic from that. So the first thing I've done is gone over to Google and typed in site : and your domain name. And this shows all of the pages that you have indexed in Google. And it puts them in the order of what Google sees as the most important. And you can see that this is your front page, and it doesn't have any title tag set. So it's just your domain, it's just your business name, which is fine if you're a really strong brand, but if people don't particularly know who you are, it's often better to have what you do there. So you have like drug treatment center and then your name, just like you have here. But you can see that like admission, then Washington, staff, Seattle. If that's what you think is the best order of your pages, then that's fine. But I'd imagine that things like thoughts and namaste and blog shouldn't be right at the front. It would be better to have more of your service pages like GHB addiction and other addiction pages. So that tells me that your site structure isn't great. So see, also these tag pages really shouldn't be indexed. So how Google works, right, is you have so much domain authority. You have your domain has, say, X amount of points, and that trickles down through all your pages. So basically, the more pages you have, the less authority each one gets. So if alcohol withdrawal is a keyword that you want to rank for, then that page needs to have good authority itself, or it's just not going to rank. And I can see here that there's lots of things that are indexed that really shouldn't be, like these tags, and then it shows that like this experienced addiction mental health treatment, this page isn't getting enough authority, so it's not going to rank. And so Google can't really tell who's the best drug treatment center in the world. What they can tell is exactly what we're talking about, authority. And how that works is by who's speaking about you and who's linking to you. And so we can see here, your website ranks for 1,900 keywords. And it's been pretty stable over the last year, around 250 visitors a day a year ago, and it's up to 410 now. So you've got a bit of a spike since last December. And those keywords are pretty valuable. $3,000 you'd pay if you were to buy that traffic in AdWords. But we can see that that's a lot of keywords, but not that much traffic. And that's because you rank for them, but you're not on the front page. And so we can see here, here's all the keywords that you rank for, and here's the position that you rank for. So you can see that all of these other keywords you're on page 2 for, like San Diego Treatment Center, Rehabilitation Center, San Diego, number 15. And I tell you now, moving from number 15 to the front page is not a lot of work. It's really just building a bit of, like Rehab Center, number 16. Building a bit of a domain authority, and you'll be there. So if we compare you to this other website, So you can see that they rank for just 682 keywords. That's a lot less than yours, but they're getting, well, just a little bit more traffic, and their traffic's actually worth a lot more. So they're ranking, they don't have as many pages, and so those fewer pages that they have are ranking more to go with their domain authority and their more valuable keywords. And generally, the more valuable a keyword is, it's valuable for a reason. People are paying a higher click-through rate on that keyword because it converts to customers. So if you're ranking for the more valuable keywords, you know that they rank better. And so if we look at who's linking to you, we can see that your trust flow is 31 with this 196 domains. So your trust flow is basically how much authority you have. And so 31 is a really big, strong trust flow. It's really good, especially from 196 domains. So you're doing really good. Where if we look at these guys, they just have a trust flow of 12. And this is a logarithmic scale. It's not linear. So 12 up to your 31 is massive. But you can see how that you're both getting about the same amount of traffic. And that comes down to that your site is not structured very well. So with your huge amount of trust flow or authority here, if you had a better site structure, that authority would push down through those pages better, and all of these keywords that you're on page 2, 3, and 4 for would all rise to the top, and you're going to start getting a lot more bookings, a lot more traffic, a lot more bookings. So who am I anyway? Well, that's me right there. My name's Chris Reed, and I'm the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO. And we specialize in working with drug treatment centers just like you all across the US and the world. And we help the people that are that need your services, that are looking for help. We help them find you and pick up the phone and make a call. Because at the end of the day, we know, Jim, that no one cares about search engine rankings. They care about new customers. And so that's exactly what we do, get you new customers. So my only question for you today is, would you like me to put together a strategy to show you how we can generate thousands of more visitors to your website each and every month? Well, all you need to do is click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. You just find a date and time that suits you and book in a call. Anyway, Jim, before we have that call, I'd really like you to think about, what's your average customer worth to you? What's your conversion rate from your website at the moment? And what would an extra 1,000 visitors a month do for your business? Anyway, Jim, I hope you found that useful and informative. And I really apologize for the huge delay on getting it to you. But I hope you'll be booking a call and we get to speak really soon. So have a great day, and bye-bye.